Prediction, ascension, love me and hate me, there's no between. So, we're in a bad space in the economy. I'm going to hit you with a clip that shows that we're in a bad space in the U.S. economy. The middle class is dead. Middle class Americans apparently selling blood or their plasma, which, if you're not familiar with it, right? You sell your blood, you sell your plasma. It's the oily substance that's in your blood. When they say blood coagulates, and like you see at a murder scene, something like that, God forbid you ever have to see a murder scene or whatever, the blood separates from the plasma during a murder scene. Like, so you see the blood on one side, the plasma is like this yellow substance. It separates, it really does. So they paying $50 for every donation. Depends on what state or city you're in, but America seems like it's a 70% boost. We're the ones providing plasma for the whole world. So plasma is certain things that helps with pharmaceuticals, herbology, immunology, pills, anything that could probably stop dementia and Alzheimer's disease and stuff like that. So they use plasma to help with these certain things, right? Certain pharmaceuticals. GlaxoSmithKline, all these motherfuckers, all of them. Pfizer, Johnson Johnson, whatever, right? So, but you got middle class Americans that's actually trying to use this money to save up every month extra $900,000 to actually purchase things. Like, you have somebody selling a plasma for fucking Harry something tickets, some fruitcake nigga tickets that were singing. I don't know, whatever, bro. So, and repos is up for cars. 40,000 houses just been under foreclosure by the bank. Daily Mail, look it up. It's there today. I think the article came out today or yesterday. I'm wearing this hat now. I fucks with MAGA all day, but I can't blame it on Trump. I can't blame it on Biden administration. I just think the deep state, the cabal, the Masons, the elites, the Bilderbergs, the Rothschilds groups, the Rockefellers, they had this plan for us for several years, for a couple of hundred years, or several decades, put it that way. They had this plan all the way through to destroy a certain part of the economy so the working class can't keep their eye above fucking water, pretty much. Eyes like this, holding up against water, nigga. It's crazy. But check out the clip. Are you willing to sell your plasma for fucking, a couple of dollars, pennies on the end? I don't know, man. This shit is bad. It's borderline. It's like borderline sucking dick for a crack rock, bro. It's like hitting rock bottom. And it's sad to see that people are going through this twice, 3, 4 times a week, maybe. I think it's maybe 3, 4 times a week. Because if you're able to go to a certain site, takes you twice, then go to another site, takes you twice. Who's the ponder on where were you? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Look at the clip.
Side hustle isn't your usual gig, and it tells a prickly story about the U.S. economy. People selling blood just to get by.
It was out of necessity.
Like Ian Pleasant, who started donating at this center outside Philadelphia after being hit by a car and breaking his leg.
It was a lifesaver.
Crazy.
It even paid my rent.
A lifesaver for him and the patients on the other end, with researchers saying the U.S. provides around 70% of the world's plasma, that gooey substance that transports the essential cells and nutrients our body needs. Ian is one of an estimated 200,000 people that walk into plasma centers like this every day across the country to sell their blood plasma for money.
People will come in and use this money to supplement their income. For a lot of people, it's their lifeline to afford that little thing that's extra.
A booming market worth more than $30 billion now, pumping through the veins of American households. Collections up about 30% in the last 3 years. There are now more plasma centers than Costco's across the nation.
The U.S. has a really incredible demand for this product that obviously saves a lot of lives and helps a lot of people.
Filling that demand are cash-strapped Americans. ranging from college students who told Rolling Stone they were looking for some extra cash to afford Harry Styles tickets, to middle-class workers struggling with rising costs and a slowing job market. Jill Chamberlain in Scottsdale, Arizona, used to make $87,000 a year overseeing the finances for a local business until she was laid off in August 2024. Now she works more than 80 hours a week to barely cover her bills. Twice a week before work, she sells her plasma.
Everything that I get from here or the other overtime jobs is food. It's power, it's gas in my car, it's car insurance. One day it will fix my sunroof.
Chamberlain makes about $400 a month from her plasma, but she says it leaves her exhausted and frustrated.
I chickened out for the first 2 months. I went and then backed out and went and backed out, and it was just too scary.
You were afraid to do it?
Yeah, there's a lot of stigma attached to it, and I wanted to find other solutions before I went that far.
Critics say the plasma sellers getting about $50 a session isn't enough, and point out that the U.S. is one of the few countries that allows payment for plasma and for people to sell as often, twice a week. But plasma companies say they're meeting a critical need.
Yes, the companies make billions when they collect plasma. But guess what? Donors receive billions in return. And the other nice thing about this is that these plasma centers are located in the communities that need that money the most.
Peter Jaworski is a researcher at Georgetown University studying the ethics and economics of blood plasma collection. He says compensation is key to the system working.
If we did not compensate donors, the whole world would have a massive shortage.
Selling plasma is generally considered safe, but side effects include fatigue, dizziness, and in rare cases, severe reactions. And there's limited data on what frequent long-term donation does to the body. But for Jill, it's not just about the physical effects. It's about working more than ever and still coming up short.
We always heard the middle class was disappearing, but really, really quickly. The rich are getting richer, and the rest of us are sinking quickly.
A rapidly growing industry built on life-saving science and the blood of financially stretched Americans. Shannon Petty, Peace, NBC News.
Bro, come on, bro. She's making ends meet. These are the necessities that you need. The food, water, shelter. A car is like maybe a luxury. It depends on where you live at. Sometimes the car is a necessity because there's no real public transportation like that. Because New York is a luxury because we have public transportation. Like, get you to the 5 boroughs. You got fucking New York taxi waterways now. All types of shit in New York City. So you technically don't really need a fucking vehicle in this motherfucker. But some people just don't want to be bothered by other motherfuckers in New York. So we already know. New York's not a real fucking place. But it is what it is. But it's like hitting rock bottom, bro. Like, to literally extract the blood out your arm, put it in a machine. They put the blood back in you after they extract your plasma from you, bro. They said the people are getting compensated billions of dollars. Nah, it's not. $50 a day is not enough. If he's getting $100 a day, then niggas will show up. Same thing with the bullshit with the poly market shit that just opened up in the West Village over there. Talking about a free fucking supermarket. All y'all niggas got Honey Nut Cheerios, nigga. You ain't no Honey Bunches of Oats, Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You got the necessity to survive, which is maybe a dozen of eggs, thing of pancake mix, some eggs, apples, juice that's no name brand, Poly Market, free first supermarket. Whatever, bro. Ain't nobody stand online for that shit. I don't have time to stand online for that shit. You got a fucking Friday or Saturday, be my guest, nigga. Stand online for fucking 4 or 5 hours for that bullshit. People that on a hustle and bustle move, we ain't got time for it. And people have bills to pay. Like I said, 40,000 homes is foreclosed just now in America. Repos is up. 20,000 repos in the past 3 months. The economy is bad, bro. It's smelling like 2008, 2009. That's what it's smelling like right now. It's really bad, man. But let me know what you think. Are you willing to lay down in a chair? And remember, hold on. Let me know what you think. You're A positive, B positive, B negative, O negative, AB positive, all this other bullshit, right? They want you more because you got platelets in your blood too. So not only they extract the plasma, they extract the platelets too. Because I remember I donated blood, and they said, "Oh, you're AB negative." you're damn near universal. Can you get your platelets? I said, hell no. They said, no, we extract the blood, put it back in you. Nah, we ain't doing that. Once the blood leaves me, nigga, it's going through this machine. I don't want that shit back in. I don't know what the fuck you doing with that machine. I don't even know if you clean that shit properly. The fuck out of here. I don't want that shit back in me. I get a blood infection. That's what I be thinking about, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these people, they trust these people because you get a fucking blood infection. Then you need a whole new, anybody doing all that. But anyway, let me know what you think. Are you willing to sit down, lay in a chair, and get compensated to sell your plasma and shit like that? This shit's fucking out of control, man. But God bless America, man. But the economy's fucking shot. Don't go fucking quitting your job if you ain't got a new one lined up, because it's bad out here, man. Prediction decision. Love me, hate me. There's no between. Like, comment, subscribe. Help me on motherfucker algorithm. You already know. Follow me on X, TikTok, the Gram, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, nigga. Show me some love, B. That's all I appreciate. Just show me some love. All you niggas. Because you ain't doing shit. But just probably double tapping on a bitch on Instagram anyway. What the fuck?